Let's be real for a second. We need to talk about your aura. Right now, if we look at the charts, your stock is dipping. And it's not because you aren't funny or because you don't have fit checks that go hard. It's because you are way too available. You are leaking aura points like a bucket with a hole in it. And honestly, it's painful to watch. You know that feeling when someone texts you and you reply in literally 0.04 seconds. You think you're being nice. You think you're being reliable. But actually, you're just giving off major "I have absolutely nothing going on in my life" energy. It's giving NPC behavior. It's giving waiting in the lobby for the match to start vibes. If you want to have that magnetic main character energy that makes people gravitate towards you, you have to understand one simple rule: scarcity creates value. If you are always around, always online, and always saying yes to every dusty plan someone throws your way, you become the human equivalent of a free sample at the grocery store. Sure, people will take it, but nobody actually values it. Think about it like this. Nobody obsesses over air, right? You need it to breathe, but you don't think about it because it's everywhere. But diamonds, gold, the limited edition drop that sells out in 10 seconds. People go crazy for that stuff. Why? Because they can't just have it whenever they want. When you are too available, you are basically telling the world that your time is worth $0. You're signaling that you have no side quests, no grind, and no lore. You're just there. And let's be honest, that is the quickest way to get friend-zoned or left on read eventually. When you reply instantly every single time, you kill the mystery. There is no tension. There is no "I wonder what they're doing right now." They know what you're doing. You're sitting on your phone, doom scrolling, waiting for them to acknowledge your existence. That's negative aura. That's down bad. You are practically begging them to get bored of you. This isn't about being toxic or playing mind games where you set a timer for 3 hours before texting back just to be annoying. That's cringe. This is about actually having a life so cool and busy that you genuinely can't reply instantly. It's about respecting your own time so much that other people start respecting it too. When you are constantly available, people start to think you're an option, not a priority. They know they can cancel on you last minute because you'll just be sitting there waiting. They know they can hit you up with a lazy WID at 11 p.m. and you'll reply with a paragraph. You're cooking yourself. You have to be the prize, not the fan in the crowd. When you have high aura, you move differently. You respond when you have a moment. Not because you're glued to the screen. You say no to plans that sound mid because you value your peace more than their approval. That is power. Imagine the most popular high aura person you know. Do they answer the phone on the first ring? Probably not. Do they show up to every single hangout even when they're tired? No, and yet everyone wants them there. Everyone waits for their reply. It's because their absence makes their presence feel special. It's basic economics, fam, supply and demand. If the supply of you is unlimited, the demand goes into the floor. You need to cap the supply. You need to touch grass, go to the gym, learn a skill, or literally just stare at a wall. Anything other than being instantly accessible 24/7. When you start prioritizing yourself, your aura automatically regenerates. You start glowing different. People sense that you have things going on, and suddenly they want to be part of it. They want to know what the lore is. They want to know why you didn't double text them. It flips the script. Instead of you chasing them, they start wondering if they are cool enough to hang with you. Also, being too available makes you look like a doormat, and doormats have zero riz. If you are always the one accommodating everyone else's schedule, moving your plans, and bending over backward, just to get a crumb of attention, you are glazing them for no reason. You're teaching people that your boundaries are made of paper. High aura comes from self-respect. It comes from saying, actually, I can't do that time, I'm busy. Even if you're just busy napping or watching video essays on YouTube, that is your time. Protect it. When you start guarding your time, people realize they have to book an appointment to get access to the VIP section, which is you. It changes the dynamic from, "Oh, he'll be there, whatever," to "I hope he shows up." See the difference? One is dismissive, the other is anticipatory. So, how do you fix this and get your aura back in the green? You literally just have to stop being so thirsty for interaction. Put the phone on Do Not Disturb. Go ghost mode for a few hours a day to focus on your own stats. Level up your character. When you stop feeding people your energy for free, they start starving for it. It's not about being mean, it's about having gravity. A planet with strong gravity pulls things toward it just by existing. A planet with weak gravity just floats around getting bumped into by asteroids. You want to be the one with the gravity. You want to be the main plot, not the side character who just nods and follows everyone else.